you're supposed to have the telephone contact of the nearest police division in your area. In Delta State, if you go there now, on the door of the PPRO, the phone number is there.
Are they active?
They are
in this country
24 hours.
Because a lot of Nigerians don't see the police as their friend. Welcome once again to another beautiful segment here on Noble TV Live. My name is Valentine Agogo, and I'm here on set with Comrade Augustine Omilo. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you very much.
Okay, sir, a very quick one. Now, the Deputy IG has sent out a circular some days back.
Yeah, that is Inspector General of Police.
Yes, Inspector General of Police. Yes. Deputy Inspector General of Police. Yeah. Of course, on behalf of the Inspector General of Police. And I don't have the verbatim of the entire circular now, but I'm going to paraphrase. He was making reference to hospitals and any medical practitioner to always to ensure the instruction now, and it has been put into law. I think it has been in the law since 2017, according to the circular since 2017. But now, a lot of people were not carrying it out, but he has insisted now in that circular that any gunshot victim must be attended to before any formalities or legal moves are being made to contact the nearest police station, because a lot of hospitals usually rejected such victims. So what do you have to say about that circular, please?
Yes, I think it's a welcome development, because each time you have people who are wounded one way or the other, not even talking about gunshot wound. Okay. Some persons, when they are wounded, hospitals, they don't have means of checking immediately to determine whether it was a gunshot wound or not. Once you hear that somebody was attacked and is wounded, they say, no, we can't treat you because we don't want problem from the police. Now the police is saying, please treat them. It is after you have treated them that we can come out and find out why the person was even shot or wounded in the first place. Yes, so taking off from there. So for hospitals, yes, if somebody is reported, brought to the hospital for treatment, with wounds like that, accept him like the police authorities have directed. But beyond that, because most people, when they are brought in that condition, they may be unconscious. So take further steps to call the police. You don't have to visit the police station, because normally as a citizen of Nigeria, you're supposed to have the telephone contact of the nearest police division in your area. Okay. So if anything like this happens now, take your phone. Oga DPO, this is so and so doctor so and so calling. We have a case in our hospital now. Somebody was brought in from somewhere and is unconscious, but we have to treat him. But I don't want to alert you. So if you can bring your men to see for yourself. So if the police comes there and see the condition of the man, if it's something that they have to stand by, so that the man will not just wake up from his unconsciousness and run away. Yes. So if police is aware, even if they have to change the person, even while on bed there, they will change. So alert the police know that you are doing so and so. But if the police comes and they see that it's a harmless treatment, then the next person again to call is the relations of the person. Or you begin to make effort to see the next of kin and all that, so that they will come and maybe pay your bills and take away their.
But I don't think Nigerians are aware that you can actually just have access to the number of the nearest police station close to you, because a lot of Nigerians don't see the police as their friend. So I think there is another level of orientation and sensitization that needs to go out there to actually accept the friendship and the help of the police in the first place before having confidence in relating with them. So I can boldly say that over 90% of Nigerians don't have the contact of the nearest police station. I don't have the contact of any police station. For instance, I take myself for example. So how does that consciousness get into the minds of Nigerians? Now, it's a good move that the Inspector General of Police has made this step. Now, what further step does he really need to take to get Nigerians to, because even these hospitals, they don't have the numbers of the hospitals, so who would they call?
And it's wrong. See, for example, now the police have what they call the public relation officer. So at the state level, they say PPRO, police public relation officer. They have a first PRO for the federal. There's no PPRO in any state that you go to his office. If he's busy, wait patiently. And if he comes and says, please, officer, I want to get your telephone contact. Say, who are you? I'm a citizen of this state, and I don't know, I may need your assistance any day. In fact, the man will tell you, go to that place, it's on the wall. Because they don't hide it. It's written, if you go to, for example, now, in Delta State, now if you go there now, on the door of the PPRO, the phone number is there.
Okay.
Yes, and if you go to any of the police stations, most of their vehicles, the patrol vehicles, the telephone numbers are there. If you are not taking, it may be the telephone number of the DPO, or maybe somebody who is in that place. But if you are not satisfied with the numbers you see on the vehicles, go to the DPO, introduce yourself. I am so and so person. Please, can I have your telephone contact? In case the man will give you, because even armed robbers have the telephone number of a police. Then you have yes, you have the control number. The police have what they call control room. That one is not for anybody, but there are people who are there. Anytime you call them.
So this control room, I think is a very important one, because this PPRO might be in the function and will not take his call.
Yes.
The DPO might be one function and very, very busy, or might not be with his phone.
Yes.
I might not attend his phone. What about that control room?
The control room.
Yes.
If you call the control room and you're able to identify yourself properly, they can send. They will contact the nearest police formation.
Is the control room very effective? Are they active?
They are
in this country?
24 hours.
They are active, because I know of the control rooms of customer care of the social media, social media, telecommunication, MTN, Glo, anytime you call them, just place on hold for a while, but you will get to speak with someone. Does that apply in the case of the police?
Exactly, it does. It does.
Really?
Yes, it does. So, and if you ask, somebody will give you.
Okay, so there are control rooms. Is it a general control room, or it's state-wise?
No, no. Even if you call it, if it's control room now for the state, and you call it the control room of the state, which means if, for example, now something is happening in Anambra State, I don't know where to call, and you call the control room of maybe Delta, for example. Yeah. The control room, okay, yes, the crime is not being committed in Anambra, also they know the next place to call. It may be the DPO or whoever is in charge of that environment. So they have the contacts everywhere. So
it still boils down to what I said earlier about the police bringing out additional, more sensitive information on how to reach out to both the PPROs of the states nearby, or the DPO nearby, and that of the both state and federal control rooms, because sometimes people don't even have confidence in their state system. They just believe the federal is more unbiased about the work. In conclusion, don't you think there is a side effect to this new circular that has gone out, that some other irresponsible individuals will take advantage of this kind gesture of the police for them to be administered treatment? Gunshot victims will administer treatment. They might take advantage of it, that you might even find robbers who would escort their friends into a pharmacy or the hospital, leave their guns in the vehicle and say, we're attacked. So meanwhile, they were the robbers. And take treatment, and before the police is alerted, before the police were better, if let's say they were informed, and you know our system in Nigeria is very slow. With all due respect, the system is slow. Before they will get the police officers involved, will get to the vehicle, probably go and get fuel and whatever, get to the venue. The guys would have sorted out themselves and left. So is that, and at the end of the day, that they keep taking advantage of that system, and the hospitals or the pharmacies or wherever they go to, they know that they have a responsibility because they've been instructed by the authorities to give treatment. Don't you think that is also, there will be a side effect to that?
Yes, it can, but it can be avoided. For example, if the hospital now receives somebody with a gunshot wound, and quietly, while the person is waiting for treatment, or while the person is still unconscious and being treated, now whoever is in charge of that hospital or anybody that is assigned that duty goes out, not with the person who is there with a gunshot wound. Say, I want to call police for you. No. Now you go and make your call. If you're able to call the DPO, for example, and you intimate him of what is happening, and this is what you are doing to that effect, and you wait for 1 day, 2 hours, 3 hours or something, and they don't come to check and confirm what you have told them, and the people receive treatment, and they're able to put hands in their pocket and pay you your money, and they now go. It was not proved that these people were armed robbers before they came. You were only calling the police now, so that in case, so that they do not look as if you are conniving with them, and they go. So when the police comes, maybe like 3 hours later or a day later, to say, hey, where are those people? They have gone. It's not your fault. You call them. When you are calling them is because they can come. That's why you are calling the nearest police division to you, or you are calling the control room, so that they can assign the duty to whoever is very close to that place.
Okay. So one final word to
the final word is that medicine practice is a humanitarian work as far as I'm concerned, and therefore when you see people that are wounded, people that are suffering, people that are in pain, and they come to your hospital, please don't always first of all demand for money. And again, even if you demand for money, let it be moderate. And for the government, you see, healthcare is very, very essential in the country. Anywhere in the world, healthcare is cheap.
Yeah.
But like in our own case now, because
it's
of
expensive.
the fall in the value of the naira now, it's expensive. So because of it, people even run away, even when they are genuinely, supposed to access
hospital.
So federal government must do something to actually subsidize healthcare in the country.
Yeah, like if a comedian would say something that it's even cheaper to die than to take treatment in the hospital. Well, that's not our prayers for anyone. We hope that, like Comrade Augustine Miller said, that the government will put in policies in place where healthcare will be greatly subsidized and everyone can afford the best of health services in Nigeria without going through any stress or run into debt. All right, and we want to commend the IG of police for this initiative of instructing medical practitioners to administer treatment to any gunshot victims on arrival. And finally, we want to also ask the general public to try as much as possible to reach out to the nearest police station close to you, get either the DPO's number or the PPRO's number or the number on the vans, the vehicles you see, or possibly the control room of your state or the federal control room. I believe if you source for this information out there, you would get them. Have them in your devices so that when the need arises, you can quickly put a call across to the authorities and you can be exonerated from any kind of attachment or aiding and abetting. All right, so this is as much as we can take for this episode. Please don't forget to like, share, drop your comments and subscribe, and most importantly, don't forget to click on the notification button for similar prompt updates. Thank you.